Hi everyone, it's me again. I told you I'd be back. It just took a little longer than I expected. Let's just say it's been a year. I'm not going to go into details. Everything's good. It's just been a year. And also, usually you guys see me in the kitchen cooking, getting ready to cook something, but today it's going to be totally different. I have been experiencing, I don't know, cooking burnout. I just haven't been feeling motivated to cook a lot. I've been listening to / watching a lot of cooking videos. I'm still here on YouTube, still following all my friends, but I just haven't been up to doing cooking videos. I have found something else that I like to do. I have not just been sitting around twiddling my thumbs. No. I have started listening to videos from crafters, from ladies who craft for a living, which I've always loved to do. I don't know really how much I've told you guys about my other passion besides cooking is crafting. And what I've decided to start doing or try doing is making wreaths, grapevine wreaths. And I've made wreaths in the past, Christmas wreaths. I've made some candy wreaths for family members. I made a cupcake wreath for my parents a couple years ago, but I've never dove into the artificial flowers and grapevines. And I started listening to the Southern Girl Can and Julie's Wreath Boutique and Jenny's Wreath Boutique and several others. And I just was like, maybe. Because I would like go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and go down the flower aisles and I'd just be like, not much to look at when you're blind, and Floral's just never did it for me. And then I discovered that I do enjoy doing this. I bought a grapevine wreath one day, just the grapevine base, and I bought just some simple flowers and started following some techniques. I've always had glue guns. I've got like 5 glue guns. Now I think I have like 7 glue guns. You had to find the right one, can't have too many. So anyway, I just bought a simple grapevine wreath base, just a bunch of flowers, took it all apart, started gluing it all in there, and discovered that I loved it. I loved feeling the different flowers. You can't smell anything because they're artificial, but what it has done is kind of sparked an interest with me in real flowers now. When I went blind, I just kind of, I don't want to say I forgot about flowers, but things like trees and leaves and flowers, and other than, yes, they smell good, the way they looked never interested me anymore. But now it does. I mean, I went to Home Depot with my mom. She was buying some potted flowers, and I was fascinated with the different types of flowers. And my favorite ones right now, I think they're called Daisy Gerbera, correct? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I looked at them in the pot at Home Depot. The Home Depot lady thought it was funny because I'm like walking around feeling all the pots. I'm like, please don't let me feel a cactus. But I was feeling all the different flowers, and I've come across the Gerbera ones, and I said, cupcake papers. Those look like cupcake papers. And I said, here, Mom, you're buying this one. And I put 2 of them in the cart. She's like, well, okay. I don't have any myself because I tend to forget they're out there and I kill them. I do have a rose bush that I've decided to pay more attention to since all of this. But anyway, I digress. I love making grapevine wreaths now. So what I'm going to do today, I'm in here at my little craft corner. I don't have a craft room yet. It's a work in progress. It's coming soon. I have a little craft table. It's only 4 foot. And I'm crammed over here in the corner because my house is under remodel. That's another story. I have some vines. I call them vines, but I think they're called garland at Home Depot, hanging on my wall over here. I don't know if Caitlin, this room's kind of, I've got the window right here, but of course it's kind of a cloudy day. Is it still overcast, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the day I decide to film, it's cloudy. Over there I've got a couple, maybe 3. Is there still 3?
There's 2.
There's 2, because I've been, at one time there was 5 garlands or vines hanging up there. But I have plastic drawers that I'm not going to show you. One set of drawers is full of Christmas. The other set of drawers is just full of flowers and and leaves and embellishments and glue and wire and just everything. It's a total disaster. Once I get it all organized, I will show you. I'm not showing you today. But what I am going to show you are the wreaths that I have made, and there will be the link to my Etsy shop because I just started an Etsy shop a few weeks ago. I've only sold one wreath, not through Etsy, but I just made a patriotic wreath. I don't know if Kate knows how to insert the picture of it, but if she does, we'll put it in there. But anyway, I have a wall full of wreaths, and can't show you that wall because it's dark over there. So Kate is going to hand me the wreaths that I've made, and I will show them to you. So just give me 1 second. Okay. Well, before I show you this wreath, just want to clarify, when she showed the vines on the wall, yes, my red vine bucket is here. Hey, it's a vine too, right? Licorice, red vines, got to keep a girl going. Anyway, this wreath here was maybe the third or fourth wreath I made, I can't remember. It's on a 12-inch, maybe 14-inch, but I think it's a little smaller than that. I don't know. Grapevine base, and it has some, I call this my wild daisy wreath. It's just white daisies with yellow centers, petite, dainty little daisies, just kind of scattered throughout with the greenery, just basic leaves. I find these leaves at Hobby Lobby. This isn't the vine, is it? Is this the... I'm looking to see if I wired it in or glued it in. Sometimes I wire it in, but I can't remember if this was one that was on a vine or if I did separate stems.
I think those were separate.
Yeah, I think you're right. Sometimes I glue and wire. It just depends on how floppy the stem is. Then I will wire it down. But I love the way the leaves just kind of, I'll hold it up. Yeah. I love the way the leaves just kind of fall. And I really like this one. This one is on my Etsy shop. Keep in mind, it's one of the first ones I made. I don't remember if I had switched to Gorilla Glue for this one. The first glue I was using, it didn't hold as well, but Gorilla Glue is amazing.
Kind of turn it towards your vines on the wall so you can see it.
Like this?
Yeah.
With the red vines in the background?
Yeah.
Anyway, that is my wild daisy wreath. So, on to the next one. This one is the tulip wreath. I just call it a tulip wreath. It is, I love it. It was a lot of fun to make, and I love the way tulips feel. Probably one of my favorite flowers to feel is a tulip. I just think they're so unique, and but unfortunately, I can't remember what color these tulips were. They pink and, what were they?
Pink, purple, blue, and yellow.
Pink, purple, blue, and yellow. I think it's very summery, very springy. I know we're going into the summer months, but this one's actually really hard for me to part with. I want to hang it on my front door, but I'm not going to.
I love this one.
My mom loves this one too. These leaves are different than the leaves before. I got these leaves at Michael's, and they feel very realistic. They just feel like real leaves. When I pick out the leaves and the flowers, mostly the leaves though, I cannot stand to buy a leaf that feels like paper or too plasticky. So that's why I wait for sale days, because the more real they feel, the more expensive they are, right? So I wait for the sales, definitely. And sometimes I've had luck at the dollar store too, but these came from Michael's. And the tulips came from Hobby Lobby, and not paid sponsors, maybe someday. So I'll hold it up and turn it this way, you said?
Yep.
Yes, there is a center. It's pretty full, lots of greenery, and I think it's very pretty.
I like this one.
Yeah. On to the next one. So this one is a pansy wreath, I believe. I believe these are pansies. Can you zoom in on the pansies? They came from the dollar store. They had the display out front during springtime, and I thought they were so pretty, and they feel kind of, on the inside, they feel kind of soft and velvety almost. Not bad for the dollar store. I thought they were very nice. I think they're pansies because we've come across other flowers like this at Hobby Lobby, and they're called pansies. If you think there's something else, feel free to leave it in the comment section because that's my guess. And the leaves are just those, the bunch of leaves that I use often. You know, I don't know what they're called. I don't think they're eucalyptus, but I buy them in the bunches, and I like how they fit on here. And these pansies are, what color?
I think they're just pink, and then there's pink and yellow, and then there's some purple.
Yeah, they're just very springy summer colors on a 14-inch grapevine vase. I will hold it up. All of these wreaths are in my Etsy shop, and my Etsy shop, by the way, is called Blind Mama's Creations.
We'll leave a link down in the description.
Definitely. So.
And this link, or the link brings you to the shop, and you can see all the different pictures of all of these wreaths on the door.
Yeah, probably a better view of them on there.
Yeah, better quality of. Yeah. I don't know how to say it.
So this is the pansy wreath. So on to the next one. This one's really cool. This one is the purple and white summertime lavender wreath. I believe these are lavender. Also came from the dollar store. I love the way they feel. They feel like cones. They're just tall and very nice. Real lavender is another flower that I love to feel a lot. And the greenery is a vine or garland that I wired down. Every couple inches, I took floral wire, pulled it under a piece of the grapevine and tightened it. And I just went all the way around with it and cut it off. And yeah, it's really like this. Here's a piece of the vine.
Yeah.
And
you can see that this wreath is more wide than the other ones.
Oh yeah, this is an 18-inch base, I believe. But once you get everything on it, I believe it's what, 22?
It was about 20, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember. My husband and Kate went through and measured everything, so all the measurements are on the Etsy shop as well. So I'm going to hold this one up. This one's really cool. I really like it. It's different. Okay. Next one.
Yep.
So this one is really different and funky. I like it. This is actually the second wreath I ever made. It's got a black and white kind of, and I'm describing this for my friends who can't see. It's got kind of a black and white theme going through it, I guess. It's called a crescent wreath, so I believe it's a 18-inch base. I don't remember.
14, I think.
14 maybe. It's called a crescent wreath because you only put the flowers halfway around it, like a crescent shape. Some people don't like these. They think they look unfinished. So I wrapped the other side of the wreath with ribbon, and it is black and white polka dot ribbon. And the flowers are like these, I think they're just black. I think they're white daisies with a black center. And then these other little flowers that remind me of, I can't remember the name of them now. They remind me of marigolds, kind of. They're just kind of puffy. They feel like a poof ball at the top of it. And they're white, I think. Right, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Plus the green leaves that are on the stems. I didn't add any greenery to this. This is just flowers and the leaves that came with them. And the other side is the ribbon. I like it. I think it's kind of different and funky. I don't have this one on my Etsy shop. If you're interested in it, let me know. I'll also put my email address in the description box down below. But I will hold this one up like this.
Yep.
I need to kind of, I just really like it. It's different, and it would really match my kitchen.
Yeah.
So, anyway, this is I don't really know what to call it. Black and white daisy wreath, I guess. Okay, this one is a sunflower wreath. It has 5 larger sunflowers in it and greenery. It started off as just a greenery wreath, and I know a lot of people like those types of wreaths, but I just wanted to add more to it. So I actually just finished this one last night. It's not on my Etsy shop yet. So I guess when I said all of these wreaths are on my Etsy shop, that's not quite correct. I had a brain fart, sorry. This one's not on there yet. It's a larger grapevine base. The greenery that has, let me see if I can feel it. That has this in it. This part is part of a vine. So again, I wired a vine all the way around it. And then I added that standard green leaves that I like to use. Just kind of glued them all around it, here and there. And then stuck the sunflowers down in there. I thought I just felt a glue string. That's one thing about glue guns, you get glue strings. I think it's really pretty. So, like I said, this is either an 18-inch grapevine base, maybe a 20.
This one's obviously bigger because I'm trying to keep it in frame.
Sorry. You want me to hold it like this?
Yeah, that's good.
So there you go, sunflower grapevine. Here is my full daisy wreath. This took some time to make. I like to listen to movies, free movies, or podcasts, or just music when I'm doing this. So this took some time and some patience, but once I got started, I just couldn't stop. I knew in my mind what I wanted it to look like, and here it is. It's a very, very full daisy wreath. Just pretty petite white daisies. Do they have green centers or yellow centers? Can't remember.
The daisies have yellow centers, and then there's pink flowers with green centers.
Yeah.
And then there's these like white and yellow flowers. They're kind of like more fluffy daisies.
Yeah, I think they're all a type of daisy.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to have happen was I kind of wanted the pinkish, isn't there a pinkish colored?
Mm-hmm.
Pinkish colored to be kind of like scattered throughout, not in solid bunches, but just kind of flowing throughout it, with the white, mostly white base daisies. For those of you who don't know, maybe I forgot to mention it, I am totally blind. Kind of slipped my mind, sorry. Happens. I'm totally blind, but I haven't been blind all my life. And so I do remember colors. I've been blind over 35 years though. But I do remember colors, and so I get an idea of what I want something to look like. And apparently this one came out pretty much like I wanted. And the bow is a burlap. I don't know if that's called poly burlap. That Caitlin made the bow. We spent a few days watching bow videos and trying to do a bow. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Okay, eventually I will do it. Eventually I will make a bow. What we ended up doing was buying 2 different size bow dabras. Again, not a paid sponsor, but those things are amazing if you have trouble making bows.
We can try to leave a link to like Amazon to see what they are.
Yeah, I'll put a link for the bow dabra, but it's a cool little tool, and Caitlin figured out how to use it. So Kate is the bow maker now.
I like using it. They make pretty bows.
And I think she did an amazing job on this bow. I'm very happy with it.
There's also a bow on the patriotic wreath that I showed earlier in the video. Or I should show earlier in the video.
We're hoping you showed in the video.
If we could.
So let me hold this one up. I think it's an 18-inch grapevine base.
Yeah.
How do you want me to hold it?
Turn it a little bit more of the window. There we go. Now you can see the bow. Yeah, you can see that they're all scattered, and like there's a pink one right there, and then they're under like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just can imagine what it looks like, and you know, it's fun to make them. It's relaxing. It clears my mind. It's therapeutic to keep your hands busy. So.
And then there's also the little yellow, like they're not really, well, they are flowers, kind of leaves, but.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Wasn't that part of a vine?
Yes.
Okay, I do have a vine in here too with little dainty yellow.
Yeah, they're little like.
I don't want to dig through it and find it.
I can try to. There's some on the edge like that. They're little yellow flowers.
Just little, very dainty little yellow flowers that were on a vine that I needed to do something with. So I thought that would look pretty in there. So I put that down first. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun to make. So you want to cut over to me.
Cutting over to you.
So hopefully the lighting is okay here.
Yeah.
So I'll put all the links in the description box. Also coming up, I'm going to do a video on how I do this because I know a lot of you are going to ask, are you really blind? Somebody will say that. Are you really blind? How do you do this if you're really blind? So I'm going to do a video on how I do it with the hot glue gun and everything. And I'm just really happy to be doing this. It's, like I said, therapeutic and it feels great. It helps the self-esteem. I have sold one. I sold the patriotic one. Just gave me a real boost in my self-confidence. And just because you're blind or have a disability doesn't mean you don't have talents, I guess. And this, hoping, this will help break down barriers. There are people in the world that think blind people just can't do much, and that's so far from the truth. So far from the truth. So anything I can do to help teach people that that's not the case. You know what I mean? So plus it's just so good for me because I love using my hands. I've made other things too that I will show in the future, and I will still do cooking videos. So I was thinking about doing a pizza video pretty soon. So I'm not gone. I just took a little break. I know I've done that a couple times, but like I said, it's been a year. It's been a year. That's all I have to say about that. And please, if you haven't subscribed to us already, please join our YouTube family. And we will see you soon, I promise. So the link to the Etsy shop, hashtag Blind Mama Creations, will be in the description box below, along with the Bodabra link. And if you wouldn't mind sharing this video, I would truly appreciate it, and give us a thumbs up. It would help us out a lot to grow our channel so we could bring you more videos. So we will see you soon on my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen, and don't forget to always look at the bright side, even if you can't see anything.